Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Cass and I are out here just camping. Where are we at?
Gore, Virginia, the Cove
Gore, Virginia.
campground.
Yeah, this campground is super sick. You can go ATVing, you can go dirt biking, you can go off-roading. There's a outdoor shooting range, like you name it, they have it. So it's a lot of fun. It's just a big playground. And those of you who don't know us, we have a G20 van that is converted, and what we do is just a ton of weekend trips, right? We're weekend warriors, we work full time, and just like everybody else, we like to get away during the weekend, sometimes 3-day weekends, and go out, be outside, hang out with our dogs outside, be in the water. So welcome to the channel. Just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what we do. Tonight we're gonna be prepping dinner, making some yummy food, something super easy that everybody can do. So we'll take you along, and I hope you enjoy. All right, so Cass and I are camping out here in Virginia. We are at the Cove campsite, and we wanted to do a little tutorial on some simple cooking while you're at the campsite. Super easy, anybody can do it. If you don't have a lot of things, this is a quick, easy way to just feed everybody, right? Especially if you have a lot of people. It's something that we do actually quite often whenever we go camping, just because it takes about 5 ingredients, right? But I'll show you what the setup is. It's super simple, right? What we typically do is we have peppers, potatoes. This time around, we're gonna throw in some jalapenos. We have corn and a choice of protein along with an onion. So the whole goal of this meal is chopping everything up into cube size and then consolidating all of the vegetables and the protein into an aluminum foil, and we pack it down together. So it's nothing difficult. The base of the meal, in our opinion, is to always have the potatoes, just because it's super easy to get. You don't need to get the whole potatoes. You can get the small bite size just to make things easier, right? Because after a day of just hanging out at camp or whatever you guys are doing, hiking, you come back, you don't want to be prepping a meal because you're outside, you don't have a lot of things that you need in order to prep dinner. So essentially we would just buy small bite-sized potatoes. That's what I'm doing right now, chopping those up along with peppers. And the whole goal of this is super simple. We are going to consolidate everything over here into the aluminum foil, and we're going to wrap it up, right? So a few ingredients, it's nothing crazy. Actually pretty excited to try jalapenos for the first time while we're cooking, because we've actually never have added jalapenos before, so it's going to be a first for us, but I think it's going to add a little bit of that kick that we like. And of course, the reason we add corn is just to have that very sweet flavor. When it's slow cooking in the fire, it's just going to soak all of that juice up, right, within the aluminum foil. So it's simple, it's mindless, right? That's what you want while you're camping. So follow us along and we'll show you the finished product. We are halfway done through chopping up everything. Like I said earlier, right? Choice of protein is dependent upon what you guys want. And here is what it looks like right now. So imagine this as like a seafood boil. When you do a seafood boil, right, the goal is to just mix in a lot of flavors, obviously keep everything balanced. And the key here is to keep everything balanced as well, right? So that's why we have the veggie, we have the protein, we have the sweet corn. And this time around, adding jalapeno. So you guys can use pork, you can use chicken, whatever the case may be. But the goal here is to cook everything low and slow, okay? And the way we're gonna do this is by just putting it directly on the fire. We are gonna get the fire started over there. Just a few pieces of wood. If you have charcoal, you can use charcoal as a base, obviously, but if you just have wood, super easy. Just get the wood going, get everything burning, build a little perimeter around it. If you have a pot or a pan, you can put the aluminum foil that you wrap up on top of the pot or the pan. If you have some sort of like a grill mesh, you can put it on top of there too. But when you don't have anything and you are just like, you just have wood, you can go that route too. The goal there is to wrap everything up very, very thick with your aluminum foil. I would do like a heavy duty aluminum foil, keep on wrapping it so that you can turn it and you can burn this food and cook this food right on the fire itself, right? So we'll take you along, but we're halfway there and we'll get back to you after things are done. This is like the easiest way, in my opinion, to chop up onions while you're camping. You get this side all cut up, that side all cut up, do a little line in the middle, peel the side, and all you gotta do is boom. And that's it. And it doesn't need to be perfect, right? Because again, we are just tossing everything in here. And when you cook slow and low, flavors are just gonna get consolidated and get all mixed up. It doesn't need to be perfect. Here's what we have. So essentially, this is where the magic happens, right? One of our favorite all-purpose camping seasoning is this guy right here. I don't know if you can get it anymore, but I did get a chance to pick this up on eBay last year, so I've been using it. But the point of this meal is for you guys to use whatever you have in your kitchen, right? Like any all-purpose seasoning, that's essentially all you need. Obviously, I have salt, pepper, garlic powder, and some onion powder right now, but I'm not gonna use every single one of those. All I'm probably gonna do is end up using this guy and maybe a little bit of garlic powder, and that's all you need, okay? So super, super simple. Just add all of that in there for good flavors, and a little bit of garlic powder. Actually, I'm probably gonna put in a little bit of onion powder too. But very similar to a seafood boil, right? You are just mixing everything to a good balance, right? You don't want to overdo anything. But now all we have to do is wrap this up however you like it. So obviously there's a lot of food, right? And that's okay. You're probably gonna need 2 sheets of aluminum foil. Gonna wrap this on top. Make sure everything is nice and tight. And that's only the first layer. Okay, we're gonna end up doing 4 or 5 layers just to be safe, especially if you're gonna be cooking right on the fire and you don't have a grill mesh, you don't have like a pot or a pan, right? So the goal here is to make sure you are using plenty of aluminum foil so everything gets consolidated, it doesn't get burnt, and there's enough layers from the fire to the food itself, okay? But yeah. So super simple, we're just gonna wrap this up. Cass is gonna start the fire over there in a second, and then we're just gonna throw it right on the pit, and dinner is gonna be served. There you are, and I'll show you the finished product in a sec. Thank you, Cass, for starting the fire.
Someone's gonna change.
So we're super excited for this meal, and we'll show you the end result.